Hello kids! Welcome to our YouTube channel, Mind Bloom. We're here today for another lesson in math. Once again, this is Miss D and I'll be your teacher for today. Last time, we learned about fractions. So, tinuruan ko kayo what the different types of fractions are. To recall, we have three: proper, improper fractions, and mixed numbers. So, if you missed that video, I'll be putting the link in the comment section so you can watch the introduction on fractions. But for today, what we'll be discussing is all about comparing fractions. So if you're given, for example, two or more fractions, how do you compare them? Paano mo malalaman which one is greater, which one is less than, or which one, if they are equal? Okay. So, let me give you some examples first. There are many ways. So, since last time na-discuss na natin yung mga different types of fractions, ngayon naman, gagawin natin ang pag-compare ng fractions, ika-categorize natin based on the type. So, for example, you are given proper fractions. So, if you're given proper fractions to compare, let's say we have 2/3 and 1/4. So, this topic is very easy. Lagi ko sinasabi, no, madali lang. But really, this one is easy. So, all you have to do is use cross multiplication. So, we have the process called cross multiplication wherein you multiply, o, di ba? O, tandaan natin ha, ito yung fraction A over B. So, A here is the, ano nga tawag ulit, class dun sa A? A here is the, parang nakalimutan na eh, no? A is the numerator. And B naman is the denominator. Okay. Now, in cross multiplication, you multiply the numerator of one fraction. So, let me just use a different color. So, numerator of one fraction multiply with the denominator of the other fraction of the other one. So, let's say this one, you have 2. You multiply it with 4. Now, always remember, ilalagay nyo yung sagot sa taas ng numerator na ginamit nyo. So, for example, 2 times 4 is 8. So, dito nyo ilalagay yung 8 sa taas ng 2. Okay? Now, syempre, gagawin din natin sa kabilang side. So, that is 1 times 3. Ang sagot ay 3. Now, you have the products, 8 and 3. Ano ba yung mas malaki? Is it 8 or is it 3? Of course, we know that 8 is bigger than 3. Therefore, let me just rewrite it. 2/3 is greater than 1/4. So, yun lang yun. Cross multiplication. So now, how do we compare improper fractions? So for improper fractions, kaparehas lang ng method. We also use cross multiplication. Actually, sa lahat, cross multiplication yung gagamitin. But later on, we'll see may konting-konti lang naman na difference pag mixed numbers na. So pag improper fractions, remember, just to recap, we have numerator greater than the denominator. So, numerator greater than the denominator. Okay? So, let's say our example is 8 over 7 and 7 over 5. So, which is bigger? Is it 8 over 7 or 7 over 5? Of course, we do cross multiplication. So, 8 times 5 equals 40. And then, of course, 7 times 7 equals 49. So which is greater? Of course, 49 is greater than 40. So 8 over 7 is less than 7 over 5. Okay? So, yung iba sa inyo, kids, alam ko na nakakalito yung symbol ng greater than, less than, okay? So, ang tatandaan nyo lang para hindi kayo malito, I don't know kung naalala nyo pa si Pac-Man, kung naabutan nyo pa ba ng generation nyo si Pac-Man, or kahit ano, just think of this symbol as mouth. Parang bibig siya, 'di ba? So, hungry, gutom na gutom tong mouth na 'to. Gusto niya lagi sa mas malaki. Syempre pag gutom kayo, gusto niyo kumain ng mas madami, 'di ba? So, dun siya haharap syempre sa mas madami. So, dito, for example, we know that 2/3 is greater than 1/4, kaya dun nakaharap yung mouth, yung bibig. Okay? So, nung maliit pa kami, dinodrawingan namin to ng Pac-Man. So, kung kilala nyo si Pac-Man, ganyan yung itsura niya. So, dito naman sa example natin sa baba, dun siya nakaharap sa kabila kasi mas malaki yung kabila. Okay? Now, what if we have mixed numbers? So, mixed numbers, again, are combination of whole numbers and fractions. So, let's say meron kang 1 and 2 over 7. Compare it with 2 and 3/4. So, sa mixed numbers, medyo common sense lang, 'di ba? Since may kasama siyang whole number, una nyo i-compare yung whole number. So, dito, dahil alam nyong mas malaki ang 2 kesa sa 1, automatic, doon na haharap or bubuka yung bibig ni Pacman. Okay? So, mas malaki yung 2 and 3/4 kesa sa 1 and 2 over 7 kasi syempre yung whole number mas malaki. Paano naman kung bigyan kayo ng pareho ang whole number? So, let's say we have 1 and 2 over 7 and the other one is 1 and 3/4. So, kung pareho na yung whole number nito, pareho silang 1, huwag nyo na munang isipin yung whole number for now. Isang tabi nyo muna. You compare just the fractions. Okay, so now we are comparing just 2 over 7 and 3 over 4. So what you do is the same thing. Cross multiplication. So 3 times 7 is 21. 2 times 4 is 8. Okay? So, therefore, saan haharap ang bibig ni Pacman? Sa mas malaki. Dito sa 1 and 3/4. Okay? Para kumpleto, drawingan natin ng Pacman. Okay. So, that is how we compare fractions, different types of fractions. So, we are done comparing proper fractions. We're done comparing improper fractions and as well as mixed numbers. So, this topic, again, it's very easy. Ang kailangan nyo lang na skill ay multiplication. So, kids, dapat memorize nyo ang multiplication table. So, if you want to test your knowledge in comparing fractions, don't forget to watch the second video on practicing on comparing fractions. Okay? So, may mga given tayo doon. Try nating mag-compare ng fractions. Okay? See you on the next video.